Hello, everybody. I'm Lizstar, and welcome to the best game you will ever see in your life, and totally not a horrible experience for everyone involved. Welcome to the Ooze, and welcome to Liz Block. As all my friends have jokingly, oh, is the audio not good? Oh, hold on. Let me try and maybe that's on my part. Okay, we'll see if that's better, but we can also boost it, I assume, and Paul can boost it. Oh no, people are following me, and I forgot to turn that off! Oh, I always do this, but I can't turn it off now. Oh no. Okay. Thank you all so much for coming to Retrothon. Everyone's good, audio's good. Mwah! We're good. So this is the Ooze. I will start in just a second. Where's my splitter? There it is. Alright. Ready! 3, 2, 1, go! That didn't start the timer. Alright, there we go. There we go. Already it's a train wreck. That's going to be a theme for this game. Welcome to the Ooze! So you are Dr. Kane, a scientist, yes, for the corporation called the Corporation. And I don't know what they do, it doesn't say, but they have a very creative name. And gotta wait for that. And you think they might be doing some shady stuff, so you try and find out that they have a disease that they're planning on spreading to the entire planet and holding all of Earth for hostage for like $1 million billion. So it is basically Dr. Evil. And they find out that you know and inject you with it, but instead of killing you, it turns you into the Ooze. And now you are on a roaring rampage of revenge. As the Ooze, you can ooze around, you can use your Ooze punch, and you can also spit. You can't spit if you're out of Ooze, so just as a general for real life purposes, do not try to spit if you don't have enough Ooze. It's really that simple. Oh my god, Lizstar keeps screaming. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this game is hard. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick rundown that there's a very big chance that I won't be able to finish this run. I am the world record holder. I have extremely high doubts that this isn't true, but I'm probably the best Ooze runner in the world in terms of being able to play this game consistently, and I still have literally a 7% clear rate. So we will see. I'm going to do my best, all kinds of marathon strats. We'll see how it goes. But there's one part in particular later on that is literally RNG, whether or not you can do it. When I was learning this game, I decided I wanted to learn it. So I, oh, this music is so good! Sorry, so I decided I wanted to learn it, and learned and pathed it all by myself, and then as I got to that part that's like completely RNG, I just freaking broke down and was crying. I was like, I just wasted like a week of my life routing this game, and now this RNG thing is making it impossible to speedrun. Okay, so this game has 2 power-ups. The one I currently have is poison. Everything I touch dies. It's as simple as that. This one is speed. They wear off after a while. In speed, you cannot spit, so that's a thing. Oh, I hate this boss. Okay, so why are my attacks going through them? So, in order to fight this boss, he opens his mouth, and you can hit him for like a fraction of a second. Like, if you're just a little too late, the attack just doesn't land. Now, it's time to talk about this game's fatal flaws. Number 1, if you are getting hit, you cannot attack. So this little mice hotel, as I call it, constantly spawns radioactive mice. And if they are on you at all, you cannot attack. So you have to constantly be, like, hitting into the mice hotel to try and stop them, while also being ready to hit him before he shows up, because if you're a little too late, it's, like, literally less than, like, a second window. It's very small. Fatal Flaw number 2. This game is creative, right? It's very creative. The whole idea of, like, being the Ooze and your life bar is the Ooze is cool in theory. In practice, it is really wonky. If anything touches your head, you die. And Fatal Flaw number 3, we're gonna skip ahead a second, is that all of the hitboxes are terrible, and you will get hit in the head, and it will never be your fault. Like, it will just never be your fault. Things will kill you out of nowhere. That green, like, gas will just kill you. There are, like, holes in the floor. See these? Those will kill you. You have to be careful. This will kill me. I have to be very careful here. Okay. That is, like, very delicate timing. But we made it. God, I cannot... The first time I played this game, I played this level, and I'm like, wow, this is so hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Oh my god, I didn't even know! I didn't even know! This is the first, like, legitimately really hard stage that I still occasionally die on. I'm going to go slow on it, though, which means that I probably won't die, but, due to RNG, it might take me forever to beat it. So, you'll see what I mean in just a second. You see these, like, cannonball things? Oh my gosh, they went in the worst possible place! What the heck? No, stop! That is, without a doubt, the worst RNG I've ever seen on that level. That is, without a doubt, the worst RNG I've seen. If you die, you lose, like, 20 seconds. I just scared my cat. It's like, no, don't! And she ran away. Okay, let's try and do that with gusto. I have a password that if I mess up and game over, which, as I said, is extremely likely, I will be able to show the rest of the game. Wow, this is being incredibly mean. Okay, there we go. Right, I should be good for the rest of the stage. This one occasionally... Okay, it's going in that direction, so I'm good. Come on. Come on! Come on! There we go. Okay, the rest of the cannonballs were really nice to us. Alright, second boss time. So, the theme of this game is that the first 2 levels are a level, and then you have a boss stage. And the only difference to that is the final world, which has 3 levels and then a boss stage. This music, I haven't really talked about it. I mentioned it once in an outburst. But this is one of the best soundtracks of all time. And I will go on record of saying that. I think it is criminally underrated. No one's really heard of the Ooze, right? Like, it isn't exactly, like, when you think of classic Sega Genesis titles. Also, I love how these guys dance when you go past them. They don't know what to do. When you think of classic Sega Genesis titles, you don't think of the Ooze. However, the Ooze is, without a doubt, the most Genesis game to have ever Genesised on the Genesis. It is grungy, it is gross, it is cool and tubular. Wow, this RNG is really annoying. Okay, so now we should be good. Just do this. The game will let me. Here. I call these the soap bubbles, and sometimes they are really rude. Alright. If you run out of ooze here, you are screwed and you just have to kill yourself. That's really all there is to it. You can see I'm skipping some menus when each level starts up. It shows how much DNA you have. Now, at the beginning of the game, I grabbed something that made me go, yes! And when you do that, it adds to your DNA counter. There was one right down there just a second ago. If you grab 50, you get the good ending. There are 51 in the game, and a lot of them are very annoying to get. So I pathed this entire game. I have the patience of a goddess. I am not doing that. that category can just not, is pretty much my opinion on that. It can just not. If someone else wants to play this game and route that category, you can do whatever you want, sweetie. I am good. This is my favorite song in the game. I legitimately headbang every freaking time it comes on. It's so good. We just got a sneak peek of one of the worst enemies in the game, but it died quickly because we had the poison. Later on, in fact, right soon, we'll be seeing it. I call them the facehuggers because they look like Ridley Scott's Alien facehuggers. Those robots are also really annoying, but with a little bit of like precise movement, you can avoid them pretty consistently. I will have to kill a few because I won't be able to avoid them. Specifically right here, this one is in the way. That one is also in the way. Okay. So that's the facehugger. If it touches you, you are dead. That is really, like, as simple as I can make it. I'm actually doing something really risky. I did not grab the checkpoint. The checkpoint is a little out of the way, and if I die, I have to do this entire stage over again. I probably should have grabbed that checkpoint. Because there's a part later on in the stage that will just kill you so easily. I die to it all the time, and I've been trying to find some way to stop it, but it is really inconsistent. We will see. This game oozes charm. I absolutely agree. This game is so charming and just like, it's got such style. If you have ever played Comic Zone, it's made by the same people. It was it was after the Genesis time. Like, I'm pretty sure the Saturn had been out for a bit, but they made this anyway. They were working on it, so they're like, might as well release it. Okay, so I very well might die here. These flies can spawn inside of you and just kill you very easily, so... Okay, I'm good. Whew, boy. I was talking about something. What was I talking about? Oh, that's right. So, this game was made by the Sega Technical Institute, which was a supergroup of Sega programmers. Basically, it was all their best, like, American programmers, and then they also took Sonic Team and shoved them together in a office in, I think, California. And together they made Sonic 2, and then after that they kind of had like a falling out, and even though Sonic Team like worked there, they didn't really work together. They only worked together on Sonic 2. And then Sega Technical Institute made Comic Zone, which is an amazing game. They made Sonic Spinball, which, you know, your mileage may vary. They made oh, this dude's being rude. Okay, they made, what else did they make? There's that one game that my friend Chubbis loves. I don't remember. They made a lot of either okay or just kind of good stuff. I have to kill this fly. Okay, so this facehugger is a little dangerous. Because I'm usually a little low on ooze, Sometimes I run out of spit. They only move when you do, which means that you can predict their movements. However, if you mess up, you're just dead. It is really as simple as that. You will die so easily, and like I said, it will never be your fault. This song is so good. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to grab that. That is a checkpoint, just for safety. I probably won't need it. The rest of this level isn't that bad, but, marathon strats, you know. I am the world record holder of this game. There's one other person who runs it. They are Nyanpi, also known as the Raven's Table. We actually started running it, like, codependently. Like, I'm not what's the word I'm looking for? We started running it, like, independently of each other. It's literally the exact opposite thing of codependently. Alright, so I have to be very careful. You have to do exactly that. If you just go for the poison, the facehuggers will kill you. So instead, you have to grab the secret, hidden speed up in order to get to the poison, like, a few frames faster. And even then, sometimes the facehuggers will start to eat you. It is very scary. I hate these robots because sometimes they kill you. Okay. I am low on Ooze. Hi, kitty. Majora came to say hi. Oh, please do not play with my cord right now, kitty. I really don't need you to do that. Majora has totally, like, absolutely shown up and just turned off my game before. She's done that one time, so I have a splitter for all my different consoles. And she's just, like, flipped the splitter, like, no, I want you to play GameCube right now. Alright. We're on the third boss. This boss introduces us to the speedrun approved method of killing things, button mashing. But he spawns these spiders, and the way to kill the spiders, and you have to make sure to be. Oh, so again, like I said, if you are getting attacked, you cannot attack. So if these spiders actually get on you, it is very hard to get them off. So he can be really nice and, like, never spawn spiders, or he can be incredibly rude and spawn, like, spiders constantly. It's just RNG. He's not too annoying, though. That would be the next boss. The power core. So this is where the game starts getting unbelievably difficult. This level is so mean. This level and the next level and then the boss afterwards. The final level I find pretty easy, honestly. It's this level in particular where I will probably game over. If ever. Like I said, I do have a cheat code that I can show off the rest of the game, but it does take a while to input, and I don't want to do it if I don't have to. I gave myself some lee room for timing purposes. My world record is 33:39, and my estimate is 40 minutes. Alright, so this area has the worst enemies in the game. These dudes, we've seen them all the time. They're fine. It's the robots. Oh, so you gotta be careful. If you just try and go for that, it will kill you. Oh! Okay. Alright. That was close. I'm good. These robots are very dangerous, and if you try and just punch them, they will explode and kill you, so you have to spit. These spiders also will eat you quickly. They're a little bit more, like, violent, I would say, than the spiders from the last level, but they're pretty similar. So I usually just kill them to make double sure that they will not kill me. Because, of course, I'm American, and that's just what I'm used to. This is one of the weaker tracks in the game, and it still makes me headbang. Alright, I have to be careful here, because if you just go slightly off, that will shear through you and destroy all your ooze. So, yeah, I preemptively kill most of these robots. There is actually a way to go through some of them. Some you do have to kill, but just for safety's sake, I am going to kill all of them. Or at least most of them. There will be some I don't kill, because I'm, like, very confident that I can get through them without dying. Even though it is a close shave. So that loses a little bit of time, but to consistently go through this game and, like, just as fast as you can, I don't know what the possible time could be. I'm currently in the process of testing this game. Fun fact, this game is like half lag frames. It's really weird. I've never had a game as laggy as this. It is incredibly funky with its lag frames. Okay, so you can't spit while you're fast, so I have to wait, because there's a dude hiding in there. That is such a beginner's trap. This game hates you and everything you stand for. There's a speed boost under there. That'll help you get through all these spiders. There's a dude hiding in there that you gotta be careful about. Gotta get through these spiders without dying. I usually go like a roundabout ray, because usually they coalesce on the left. Oh, I messed up. I messed up bad. Oh, I messed up really bad. Oh, no, I can't spit. Oh, no, I can't spit. Oh, what do I do? Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I was literally as small as you could possibly be without dying. And I'm right at the end of the stage. That would have been a nightmare. Ooh, boy. We good. Thank you for the bits. That's super awesome of you. Not even awesome. Okay, look. This game might be bad, but nothing touches Awesome Possum. Awesome Possum is one of the worst games I've ever played. This game is so hard that it makes you angry. Awesome Possum is so bad that it literally physically assaults you. Anytime I play that game, I get motion sickness. I'm going to take a slightly roundabout path here. Usually the path is to kill this dude. Actually, you don't even need to kill that dude. And then go to the right. However, this unlocks this. So you can just do that. And grab an extra life, which will be useful for later on. I'm a little low on ooze for my comfort. Oh, this dude's being rude. Okay, we're good. There's a dude down here who will just, like, immediately there and you will run into him. It's very annoying, very rude. Rear! I love the noises he makes. Rear! And yes! Okay, so I'm going to... Ah! I'm going to take this very slow, specifically so that I can do a thing. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Okay. Whoa! Wow! Okay, I'm good. I got the extra life. That's what matters. Marathon safety, boys! Without Awesome Possum, who will kick Dr. Machino's butt? Dr. Machino can kick his own butt for all I care. That game is an absolute nightmare. And you know what? I plan to learn it. It is terrible, but I plan to learn it blindfolded. Okay, so I have to be careful, because that thing will kill you if it spawns on you. And it will also split your ooze up. And again, if your ooze gets too small, you will just die. So this is a very dangerous spot. Okay, we're good. I'm going to wait for this one. This looks very scary and terrifies me every time, but it is consistent. Okay, there we go. I've never once died doing that, but I sure have gotten scared. God, this music is so jamming! Alright, so using this, I could just bypass these spiders and all these robots. I have to be careful here, though, because of this thing. Oh, I actually had no idea that speed up was there. That's actually not a good thing, because I have to wait for it to go away. So, that guy... Okay, I'm good. Actually, I think I'm gonna grab this. Here we go. Oh, you learn something new every day. Now even I know where all the stupid secret things are. Oh my gosh, that very nearly killed me. You can see what I mean about, like, how the hitboxes are so wonky. Like, that really should have killed me. It went right through me. We're very close to the end of this level, and that means we're at the not the final boss, but it might as well be the final boss. This boss is literally RNG, whether or not you can kill it. It is, like, literally RNG. There is a glitch that makes him incredibly trivially easy, but it is incredibly inconsistent, and to be honest, I don't even know what causes it. So, I just do what I do every time I got it to work, and that is, like, move in a very specific way, but most of the time it doesn't go through. Okay. Wish me luck! I can do it! Oh, I didn't get it! Okay, so... Yeah, unfortunately I did not get the glitch. So, this thing moves incredibly fast. Right now it doesn't. You're like, what the heck are you talking about, Liz? But, like, it will move insanely fast, and it is literally RNG if it will hit you or not. Like, I found spaces that are slightly safer than other spaces. Whoa, that's not what I attack. What am I doing? But, like, for the most part, you just have to pray that it won't go on you. I very nearly died there. It starts just getting way too fast for comfort. Alright, so... Like, these are my safe spots, and it will still go there. I just found that it goes there less commonly. Okay. One more. Like, you can see, it's just going too fast. There's literally no way you can react to that. Okay, we're good. So now it's as simple as doing this. Do not hug it. If you just rub up against it, it will explode and kill you. But we got it. We got the Power Core boss. That is good. So we are probably going to beat the game. That is incredibly nice. I hope to get this game a little bit more consistent, but it is a chore to run sometimes. Now, that's not to say, I think everyone here should play it. I wouldn't say run it, but, like, I dare you to play it. It is fun, it is weird, it is really hard, but it is incredibly satisfying when you beat it. You have no idea, it is so satisfying. It's like, I beat the Ooze. Okay, so these guys I call the Yellow Devil. They will explode. They kind of look like custard. They will explode, and the explosion will, like, chase you. You can kind of bait it, but it's, like, really wonky and difficult. So usually I just kill them. Some are a little easier to avoid than others, but most I just kill. This song is, like, probably second favorite. It's so good. Okay, this yellow devil can stop. He was gunning for it. He wanted some. He's like, ooh, I see that, Ooze. You know that a speedrun is good when at one point you say, oh, we're probably going to beat the game. I did get a lot of safety lives, so if I die, it is absolutely, completely my fault. I kill that one. This one is a little bit easier to avoid. This one is a little bit easier to avoid. This one's easy. This one's easy. This one is not easy. This is so punky. I love it so much. I love it to death. Oh, it's so good. So grunge. Is there a maximum size that the Ooze can be? That is a good question. I have no idea because I've never been able to get him to what might be constituted a maximum size. I would assume so, but I actually have no idea. Someone, like, go in here, find out what the hexadecimal code is for Ooze growth, and then hack it so that the Ooze is constantly growing. Which, that's my next album. That's my punk rock album. The Ooze is growing. See? It just chases you. I usually kill that one, but I decided not to this time. That was a bad mistake. Maximum Ooze. Yeah, that's a great name for an Ooze sequel. I absolutely agree, Cloudy. Must reach maximum Ooze. No! Oh! You see how quickly you can die? I was trying to spit, but if you spit too fast, if you mash the spit button, you won't be able to spit. Because when you spit, you go, like, dark green. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, okay. You go dark green, and then you won't be able to spit when you're dark green. Okay, we should be good. And mashing it just continues to keep you dark green, so you have to be very careful with that. Almost there, 2 levels. This game is a lot of memorization of the path. It is less, like, difficult tricks. There's one glitch that we know of, and that's the glitch I attempted against the boss. And it doesn't save time, all it does is make it easier. That's, like, all it does. I guess it does save time because my other strat is to, like, wait a bit in between each attack. So I guess it does save time if I get it, but not a lot. For the most part, it's just, like, very precise movement and memorization of where you need to go at what time. When I first had this game, my pathing was a little clunky, but Nyanpi, Amy, from the Ravens table, she managed to clean up a lot of my pathing. She's like, no, you don't need to flip this switch, you don't need to do this. So that saved me like a minute of time. I'm still shocked from the world record holder, but she's been a little busy lately. Oops, I was reading chat and I got stuck on a rock. Good stuff. Alright, so like all of these yellow devils I have to kill because they will just consistently kill me if I don't. That one I could probably skip. Yeah. times. He got stuck. Poor thing. Good. He deserved it. Alright, last level time. So as you remember, the plot is that we're fighting against an evil corporation that's trying to spread a plague onto the Earth. And so the head of this corporation is the CEO, and he kind of looks like Mr. Big from Narc. And we're about to fight him, and his like plague generators. These minefields, there's like a path you can go through it, but you can just easily slide through some of the spaces. If you get in the wrong space, it just sends you back, or it kills you. So have fun with that. That's loads of fun to path, let me tell you that. Alright, so here it is. Here is the CEO. It's Mr. Big. So these are his plague generators. I just died. That was really quick. Okay. We got this. We got this. We have like 3 lives. We should be good. Plague Generators is another good album name. I absolutely agree. Let's just make a band. All of us in chat right now, let's make a band called the Ooze. Our albums will be Maximum Ooze and Plague Generators, and then we'll break up, because it's kind of hard to keep 400 people in a band at once. So this guy has the best sound effect in the entire game. Better than woo! And better than yes! It is there. Sounds like a character from like South Park. Come on. Screw you guys, I'm going there. So yeah, he just continues to fire at you. And these things have like a cooldown on when you can hit them. And again, if you're hugging it, if you're just hugging it and spamming, it will explode and kill you. So you have to be very careful with that. I usually just go in a circle while avoiding him. Alright, so now we gotta hit him once. Sometimes it doesn't land. There we go. Time will be coming up in just a second. Just do that. And time. You win! That's a great ending screen, ain't it? The text is my favorite part. And here's the ending. You get captured by the CIA! Woo! That's great! What fun! What fun indeed! And then on this screen, if you had gotten all the DNA, you would have turned back into a human. But we didn't, because I don't hate myself that much. So yeah, that's the Ooze. I might have crapped on it a lot, but I legitimately love this game. I think it's a great game. It just has a few fatal flaws that make it frustratingly difficult. If they had been fixed, it would have been literally a classic on the Genesis. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Next up is my girl Liz, and she'll be doing... Wait, which one am I doing? Am I doing Lizstar next, or am I doing Mega Man? I'm doing Lizstar next. I mean, my girl Liz will be doing Lizstar next, so give her a second. She'll be right back. I don't know.